Do focus and blade runes suck? Well, yeah. Yeah, they do. No, I'm just kidding. They don't. They don't suck. But here's an interesting thing. Here is an interesting thing that we need to take into consideration when we use focus and blade runes. Because a lot of times, and I mean I use focus and blade runes all the time. But, think of it this way. Maybe these new runes that we have now are actually better. So let's check out some of the new runes. Let's check out some of my favorite runes. Nemesis. And I'm working on 2 monsters with one with Nemesis and one with, I'm working on, I need to get some good Nemesis and Nemesis runes. I have Revenge on 1 monster, alright, already. And I have Will, I don't think is that bad. Shield, I'm not too crazy about. Also Endure. Does Endure suck? Possibly. And why would I even say that? I have blade runes, and I have blade runes on that. I have, who do I have? I have focus runes on that. I don't have focus runes on that. I guess that gets to what we're going to be talking about. So, Endure runes, focus runes, and blade runes are all runes. They all have one thing in common, that they all are runes. They also have another thing in common, is that they all have a maximum potential of 100. So, your resistance can only be as high as 100, your crit rate can only be as high as 100, and your accuracy can only be as high as 100. What does that mean? Well, that means that having a set of 2 runes, when you have accuracy substats or resistance substats or crit rate substats that already add up to 100 with the base that your character already has, means that set benefit of having an extra 15% resistance or extra 15% crit rate or extra 15% accuracy is going to be actually, what is it, 20? It's 20% accuracy, right? Yeah, 20% accuracy. See, I even catch my own stupid mistakes. It means that those things are going to be lost. So late game, those, and don't get me wrong, mid game, go for it. Mid game is good. Mid game is fine. You're fine. But when you get into late game, when you're like, I have a whole bunch of 6-star monsters, I have a whole bunch of really 6-star awesome runes, you got to think about it this way. These runes are going to eventually not be as useful to you as other runes are going to be. So take that into consideration. You can only get up to 100% on any of the resistance, accuracy, and crit rate. I mean, crit damage, rage, you can just go sky high on crit damage, but for the other ones, you're not going to get any higher than 100. So if you're shopping for 6-star runes, and you're like, ooh, that's a good focus rune, or that's a good blade rune, take into consideration those things. Also take into consideration the different buffs your monsters have. Like, for example, crit rate increase. If you're using the Fire Hellhound, he's going to increase your crit rate. So maybe you don't need so many blade runes. Maybe you could be, rage, etc. So yeah, I mean, it's food for thought. It's interesting, and it's just tactical, and it's trying to maximize. And of course, most of you are not like super late game. Oh my god! And you're like, oh, I have everything at 100% full resistance and crit rate and accuracy. And I mean, I know most of you aren't. I'm not even. So I mean, we're talking about like the top tippy top players in the game. But just some food for thought. Some food for thought. If you have really high accuracy substats on your other runes, you really don't need. You don't need focus runes. You don't, and you can use something else. Like you can put a set of revenge runes on there. You can put a set of energy runes. You can put a set of will runes. So take that into consideration next time you're mulling around in your noggin, all this stuff in your noggin, in your brain, about trying to figure out how how to strategize with what runes you want to do. Like and also for example, if you have 63%, if you have a max level, even just one max level, what is it? I just said it. Accuracy on 6. Then that's a tremendous percentage, and that's also why I took. That's actually why you're seeing on the video right now that I put the will runes on Megan instead of having the focus runes on her. And I'm gonna keep working. I think I just have a really good will rune. Yeah, that's not a bad will rune. But she's gonna be almost at, you know, if I just keep working on developing the runes on her, she's gonna be just at 100% accuracy without even having focus. And again, that's why sometimes I say do as I say, not as I do. This time I actually did it, and that's why I'm saying it. So so she's going to be at accuracy 100% already, and she's going to take off that rune shield, which I fucking hate. So, oh, thank God we're actually developing our Megan. Beautiful. Anyway. Wow, this was a 6-minute video. It was supposed to be like a 2-minute video. I thought it was gonna be, I always think that they're gonna be like, I'm gonna do the video, it's gonna be like fucking 2 minutes. But it's not. It's like always 2 hours long. Oh my God. I think the arena video was the longest. Anyway, we'll finish this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that cool stuff. And I will make more theory and strategy and all thinking kind of videos. Fuck that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next motherfucking video.